Hello good day viewers. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to express an inequality using interval notation. And we have like 9 problems here. We have an inequality which reads x is greater than 3 but less than 7. How can we express it in an interval notation? Number one, you should know that we use a square bracket to indicate that the endpoints are included, while parentheses indicates that the endpoints are excluded. All right, you can see we have less than type here without or equal to. So in this case, we are going to use parentheses to indicate that 3 and 7 are excluded, because what this means is that x is a value between 3 down to 7, excluding 3 and 7. So how can we express it? We can say that the values of x belongs to the set of values from 3 down to 7. So this is how we express an inequality using interval notation. You see, we use parentheses to indicate that 3 and 7 are excluded, but the values could be 3.1, or we can use integers like 4, 5, and 6, excluding 3 and 7. Let's move to the other one here. You can see that x is greater or equal to 3, but less than or equal to 11. Or you can read 3 is less than or equal to x, but that x is less than or equal to 11. Remember, x is a value, which means that 3 is less than that number, whatever it is, and it could be equal to the number, but the number must be less than 11 or equal to 11. So how can we express it? We can say that x belongs to the set of values from 3 down to 11. You close using a square bracket. You see the difference? Because 3 and 11, that is the endpoints, are included. This is why we use a square bracket. But the moment the endpoints are excluded, you use parentheses. But remember that infinity or negative infinities are values which you cannot state. Therefore, you have to use parentheses in this case. So it means that x here belongs to the set of values from negative infinity down to the positive infinity. Use parentheses for that, because you cannot categorically state what infinity is as a number. Coming down here, we have negative 8 less than or equal to x, but less than 4. You can see that negative 8 is included, but 4 is excluded. This is closed, this is open. So we say that x belongs to the set of values from negative 8, this is negative 8 down to 4. You see, negative 8 is included, we use a square bracket, but 4 is excluded, we use parentheses. Get the difference? But what about when you have x is greater than 5? When you have x is greater than 5, we have infinitely many values that can satisfy x or this inequality. The moment that number is greater than 5, it will satisfy, like 6, 7, 8, 9. Infinitely many of them. So we can say that x here belongs to the set of values from 5. You see, 5 is excluded, down to positive infinity. All these values greater than 5 up to positive infinity will satisfy this inequality. That's what it means. When you have x less than or equal to negative 2, it means that all those values to the left hand side of number line, it could be an integer or any real number less than negative 2, and it can also be equal to 2. So to the left hand side, we have values from negative infinity down to negative 2, but including negative 2 because we have o equal to. So we use a square bracket for that. We have another one here which reads x belongs to the set of values from negative infinity down to positive 2, including positive 2. But remember, I told you when you have infinity, you have to use parentheses. And the last one here, we have a value from 4 down to infinity. So this is x belongs to the set of values from 4 down to positive infinity. None is included, the endpoints. 4 is excluded, and we don't even know what is infinity. The last one here reads 6 is less than or equal to x, but less than 10. So this is x belongs to the set of values from 6 is included, down to 10, but 10 is excluded. Can you see that? So this is how to represent inequality in an interval notation. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.